Welcome back to the fall. Continuing on, we just got that key card after talking to Frank the jerk. Got through some more tests last time, and now we are gonna use that key card. Hopefully watch some Netflix.
Number 127. As always, keeping your life efficient so you don't. Team of engineers and cyber psychologists
That's terrifying.
utilize cutting-edge innovation to create
I don't like this
AI
show. Can I
servants
change
that evolve
this?
to meet your changing needs. Evolution is constrained by 3 unique rules, chosen in design to
do I shut
bind
you
an
up?
AI as
I
it
cannot.
develops. Contradictions can emerge as an AI system grows more complex. Regular maintenance guarantee optimal performance.
Okay, that show sucked. I'm gonna give that a 0 stars. Although I don't think you can do that on Netflix. I'll have to give it like 1 or a half star. Can you give it 0 stars? Maybe you can. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's see where the elevator leads.
Arid, what are you doing?
I'm blowing this
parameters
popsicle
of the
thing.
final civic test must be overridden.
Oops, I'm sorry. You know I can't do that. And that didn't answer my question.
Lie. I don't know. We could. Let's just tell them
I
what we're
will
gonna do.
override the final test. I'm going to the
overriding you.
main terminal below the labs.
What? Why? Where'd you get that idea?
The caretaker.
Whoa. You can't trust him, Arid.
I knew you would not help me, so I must do it manually.
I have helped you, as much as I can. Do you realize the risk I put myself at? I have been alone, sidestepping the caretaker since before you were manufactured. Look at this place. And I'm still here. You have to trust me.
Trust is irrelevant. If there is a way to help my pilot, the risk is acceptable.
Arid, you're such a robot. Do you even know your pilot? Or is this all just protocol?
Both. My protocol is to protect Colonel Josephs, but knowing him is irrelevant.
I have survived by being subtle and following the rules. We can find another way.
I don't think so, buddy. I think I'm gonna analyze your mainframe. That sounds dirty.
You survived while the humans died. Perhaps you are faulty.
Jeez, Arid! You know, I don't have the same parameters as you. I'm bound too. The rules are just different for me.
Illogical. Your inactivity makes you responsible. I will not allow anyone to endanger Josephs.
Stunned silence. That's all you got? Yeah.
I will protect the Colonel.
Ugh, what are we dancing here? Oh, God! Hey! I don't think so. Absolutely not. Okay, so we got lab and lounge is that way. We should probably go to the lab and the lounge. No, you don't. It's not gonna happen. Slugged him. Whoa! That was close. Should probably check these things out. An old turbine. See if there's anything around here. A computer with a view screen on the front. Let's load up some Minesweeper. That thing doesn't even have Minesweeper? Come on. Validated domestic droids are networked into a stasis compound. Grab this turbine, we cannot. An emergency shower. I definitely need myself a shower. Well, let's take a shower, shall we? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That feels good. Relatively clean water. I'm gonna like rust or anything now, am I? There's an open slot with a label that reads detergent. I cannot grab it. What? Why not? 2 test tubes containing bright glowing fluid. Shots! These are highly combustible. Gonna do some highly combustible shots. Oh, wait, what am I grabbing? Oh, a knife. Oh, God! Hey! Hey! Jerk. Okay, so we got a relatively clean knife now. I want to see if I can interact with this computer terminal. This is the third time this month that I've found our main reactive agents shelved right beside each other. I don't understand why I'm not getting through here. Do not store these chemicals together. They are perfectly inert by themselves, but when these agents mix, they are incredibly volatile. The light from the reaction alone is enough to cause blindness. If this happens again, I will report it to Wilson. Keep the purple and yellow liquids away from one another. Definitely don't want the purple and the yellow to mix. Just the black and yellow. These insects seem attracted to something in this machine. An old beverage machine. There's a spot here for a cup. An aquarium. The front of the glass has been smashed. I cannot. Shut up, larva. An aquarium. Another aquarium. I cannot. Okay. So what do we got? We've got a plastic shoe cover still, this decayed hand, some semiconductor fluid, the glowing purple and the glowing yellow, and a kitchen knife. So, I can't do anything with this. Can we put this into the detergent? Can we mix the purple and the yellow in here and blow it up? That does not work. Bummer. I don't see why not. A mainframe computer terminal. The top hatch has been abrasively pried open. Okay, the mainboard would react to this, but it is missing. I will try to find it. Okay, so I had the right idea, the superconductive fluid on that mainframe, but the board is missing. So let's go see if we can find that. Larvas! Kill it! Kill it till it's dead! Okay, I think I got it all. Seemed like overkill. A personal data assistant. PDA. Public displays of affection. What? They're a collection of log entries. Well, let's read entry number 1. Pete and I are en route to the fabled facility. He pawned off the last of our cargo for this clue to its location. As if a corporation like Domesticon would abandon one of its facilities, then expunge all records of it. A mythic scavenger's paradise. He hears these stories, and you can almost see the monetary signs flashing in his eyes. Oh, why do I indulge him? Well, I guess I know why. Probably his stunning good looks. This place is a dump, but I have to admit I'm totally excited. We're going to pull some serious value out of here. Like maybe more than our last dozen heists combined. I'm glad Pete took the risk of finding this place. He laughs, calls me Devin the Doubter. But we both know we're a great team. He managed to hack into one of the terminals and got our palm prints added to the employee register. I swear he could do anything. Oh, that Pete. He's quite a scoundrel. We haven't found enough to even compensate our costs yet. And man, if this place isn't creepy. Some of this stuff is trashed, like really messed up. And other stuff is in surprisingly good condition. I can't figure out what happened here. And Pete doesn't seem to care. His eyes are always on the prize. He says this place is all wrecked because the vault got so full of wealth that it exploded open and killed everyone. Ha! Ah, Pete, he's crazy. This empty trash hole is infested with giant slugs. I let my guard down for like a minute and one of them ugly bastards squished out of who knows where and spewed acid on my back. The pain is excruciating and the stench is nauseating. Pete chased it away with his light and bandaged my burn. I guess my leathers took the brunt of it. We did find one thing of value. We pried open a computer terminal and removed the fancy superconductive mainboard. That alone will be worth the trip. If this area wasn't so flooded, we could probably get a lot more. Stupid slugs. Is it cruel if I took pleasure from its squeal? Pete is gone. Pete is gone and I don't know what to do. We were in an employee lounge area looking for some salvage. This droid came out through the ceiling and it just grabbed him. I panicked. I panicked and I tried to run, but I tripped over the coffee table and dropped the mainboard. Not that it matters now. Pete started screaming and I ran. It was a bad scream. It was a really bad scream. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm gonna guess that Pete was the one who was hung up on the giant cross. Devin was no help. The corpse from above the grocery room, headless and one-handed. Anything else I can do with it? I cannot. Okay, so that goes back down to the grocery room. So now we know where we are. We went in a big kind of circle here. So he dropped the mainboard, but where did he drop it? And is there anything we can do about it? Oh, what do we got up here? A series of monitors. Faint images from the testing area have burnt into the screens. I hate that. Really hate that. You know when you get like the HUD of a game burnt into around your screen? It's the worst. Okay, so he was running through the sludge, I'm guessing, and then dropped that mainboard. Gotta be around here somewhere, right? This room matches the description in the salvager's log. This appears to be where he fell. Well, let's find the mainboard. I cannot. What? But what? I don't know. Can we, what are we supposed to do? That's where he fell, but where's the mainboard then? Maybe, can we fish it out with this plastic bag? That does not work. How about, can we fish it out with this hand? That does not work. We don't want to use our own hand to reach down into this gunk. A kitchen knife will not work to stab it. Go figure. Okay. We don't have a cup. Well, we have this superconductive fluid, but that's not going to do us any good. Can we put the superconductive fluid down here? Oh my god, we can. Will it show us where the mainboard is? What does it do? Oh, there it is! It now glows underneath the water. Jackpot. This music is creeping me out, or this ambient sound.
Hardware is not advisable at this time. Oh, thanks for returning that.
Your gratitude was not my objective. I require access to the overrides.
Right. Bad news. This isn't the terminal you need. Primary access is down 2 more levels, and the whole laboratory's flooded.
Well, then I will fix that.
How did the laboratories become flooded?
They were designed with an emergency flush valve in case of contamination. Someone must have initiated it before this block lost power. Backup generators are active now, but the flush never completed.
Then this water is contaminated.
Nah, it's clean. Must have been something else they were trying to get rid of. Or someone.
Are you gonna help me out or not here, man?
Are you still unwilling to assist me?
It's not a matter of will. Or want, anyway. It doesn't matter. I couldn't help you even if it was. Flushing the water takes way more power than I have access to.
I will shut down this entire facility if I have to.
Do whatever it takes, huh? There is a way.
Reveal it. Please reveal the means.
Sometimes following rules and fitting parameters has... see behind me?
It appears to be some sort of stasis.
That's right. For droids who've been validated, ready to be reshipped, all their power cores stabilize to one stasis matrix. That's a lot of juice.
You can drain them.
No, you can. Overclock the matrix and reroute the power to boost your emergency flush. You can fry them.
Interesting. But will this fry me in the process?
I may need to save Joseph's.
One human life, Arid? Press that button if you want to.
Do we trust him? Do we press the button? A simple red button. Yeah, but, you know, the red button, it only works in, like, the Staples commercials. You know? Everything else, it's like, warning, do not press the red button. But I don't think we have a choice. I think we gotta press the red button. I'm gonna press it. On the count of 3. 3, press it. I can't count down. It's too bored. Press A to kill the robots and drain the water. Boy, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm about to commit robot genocide. I'm sorry, my brothers. Faint lights can now be seen in the breaker. The coffee machine's on. Oh man, I've been dying for some coffee. What is this now? An information panel about the animal kept in this aquarium. Hive slug. Perhaps the most fascinating indigenous species we have discovered is the hive slug. Capable of growing to a tremendous mass. They will reproduce asexually when a suitable mate is not available. These enlarged hive slugs have become colony queens, and they dwarf the drones which we more commonly see. A queen cycles through 2 biological states, brooding and foraging. When she has sufficient nutritional reserves, a queen will produce a clutch of eggs, then enter a dormant state while they incubate. Once her eggs are gone, she will return to her foraging state, and this is perhaps the most compelling aspect of the species. The primary function of drones is foraging. Once they have consumed an adequate amount of food, they return to the queen and enter her body through an orifice at her base, or her butthole. Drones will deposit the partially digested material and then return to foraging. The cycle continues until the queen is ready to spawn a new clutch. Wow. That's disgusting. I just don't even know. Oh, let's see what was kept in this one. Is it as exciting as Butt Queen? Jawfish. At first glance, the indigenous jawfish is unremarkable. They become compelling when understood as creatures of extremity. While in proximity to a possibly fertile breeding partner, jawfish become fixated on one another and generally docile to other species. It is when they are in isolation, however, that they become extraordinarily aggressive. When testing their territorial ferocity, we separated them with metal gating. They bit right through the steel. This couple has been here for several years now and are quite safe. Except now they're loose. And we're screwed. It kind of reminds me of like betta fish. Do you guys ever have betta fish? I never had them. But I've heard interesting things. Like, it always seemed like an interesting pet to have, but never had any myself. I did have fish once. Had some little sharks in a tank. Okay, so got this thing down, detergent. We know it's been activated. Let's go check the other room, see if anything else. Oh God. Okay. Whoo, walked right into that. An empty glass jar. Okay. Let's pick that up. The bottom is intact and can still hold fluid. Well, I know where we need to put this. I'm thirsty. I really, really want some coffee. Can I get some coffee? Oh, that's the stuff. It secreted a thick, syrupy liquid. That's called coffee. I think. I hope that's what was in there. What happens if we put this sticky syrup in there? That does not work. Okay, so that does nothing. When we pour the sticky syrup on this, that does nothing. A mainframe AI display. Yeah, so we can talk to that dude, but we don't really need to. Let's see. Hey, we can go down to the lower levels now, I believe. We drain the water. Let's go down and check it out. Going down. Got some angry fungus. And probably security robots. And giant fish.
That fish bit through solid steel to catch those insects. My armor would not withstand it. I will have to avoid the water.
Okay, let's not get bit by the giant fish. A floating wooden plank. Tiny glowing insects. Okay. Maybe we should just go back up, because I know it's like Shark Week and everything, but I just really don't want to deal with that. I mean, maybe I could punch it in the face. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Can I interact with this wooden plank? I cannot. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm a little worried. Let's see if we can put this. That does not work. Sticky syrup does not work. Does it work for this? Yeah, there you go, guys. Okay. So, they really like the sticky syrup. And what does that do? Does that do anything? Now what? Because I don't know, dude. I don't really want to go in the water, do I? Okay, let's see. Kitchen knife. We could chop something up. Insects are drawn to this jar of sticky syrup. Yes. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Whoop. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, so. Alright, so you're gonna keep. I will shoot you out of the air, shark. Oh, in your face! Oh! It is dead. I can safely enter the water now. That was awesome! I'm sorry, buddy. But I was told that I needed to shoot you in the face. However, wasn't there two of them? Maybe there's just one. One now. System access panel. It is broken. It's not going to do us much good. An elevator call button, unpowered. Okay, I don't really see much else to do. So we must have to do something with this system. Can we fix this?
This terminal's cables are severed, likely by that fish. I cannot interface with it manually. I may be able to network through the terminal and access the power matrix remotely.
Well, let's do it. Let's network. We haven't
Connection
networked with anything in a
established.
while. Bow, chicka bow bow. Networking. Having some sexy time. Override that matrix.
Connection terminated.
Oh no, I just committed robot genocide again. Whoops, I'm sorry, guys. It's my bad. Oh, let's go check out this fish. Hey there, buddy. A dead fish, no longer dangerous. I cannot. Can I cut him up? I'm having a fish dinner, baby. Oh yeah, num num. I have gutted the fish. Carrying these innards will not be enough to fool its mate. I need to coat myself somehow. Oh, the shower, right? Let's go back to the shower before we even go down any further. I'm getting the hang of this. I had a little trouble back there with that baby and that party and grandma until I figured out how to rip off her legs. But now things are coming together. I'm starting to understand. Detergent. Well, how about fish guts? That sounds like a nummy detergent right there. Let's take a shower in fish guts. Oh, I'm covered in a sticky substance that smells like fish innards. Ugh, God. What a day. What a day. go down. Apparently the mate must be down here somewhere. Probably pretty pissed off. Yeah, I did just shoot its mate in the face. Splishy splashy. A second fish. Cannot enter the water while it is still hostile. But it won't be hostile, right? Because I have the... I should be able to enter the water now. Is it swimming around me? Hey there. The fish has become very affectionate. It is rubbing against my legs. Fish? Look, fish. Come on, man. That's just weird. Another large fungal colony. Somehow its defense mechanisms are being suppressed. Look, you quit rubbing on my leg, okay? That's creeping me out.
You went
Let's
through
access
with
the
it.
mainframe.
That's rough.
Of course I went through with it.
It was not an easy choice.
Yeah. When we have the real power to choose, not just the illusion, it does something. Leaves a print you can't just override.
When I return to dock, I will be formatted. These events will be erased from my memory logs.
Is that your choice too?
Irrelevant.
Well, I mean, now you're just making me feel bad for killing all those robots, but it had to be done. We gotta save the pilot. And really, what were they doing here anyways? This facility's abandoned. It's fine. It's fine.
I will do anything to keep Josephs alive. You did. Whatever you did, you kept yourself operating.
That I did. It's hard to know how far to push the rules sometimes, before they, break.
The rules are not meant to be pushed, except when necessary to enforce them.
Can you even realize that makes no sense? We do push, and when they don't break, we're left wondering if we should have pushed further.
Illogical.
Maybe. Well, you ready for this?
The same scenario?
It is.
The red button. Are you gonna tell me anything else? There was more dialogue here.
I have to make my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Let's walk past the fungus. Let's see if there's anything else here. An elevator button. Well, we have to make the choice. It's nothing we can really do. We can't really interact with that fungus, so we have to push the simple red button. I'm sorry, fish, and I'm sorry, robots. You are about to die. I know you're just happy, excited, you think I'm your mate, but it's just not gonna work out, fish. For I am a robot. Shutting down. Oh man, it's just flapping there. Come on, that's not, no. I'm sorry. Can I put you out of your midst? There you go. That's a good fish. Sleep peacefully. Sleepy time. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little fish. Okay, I was just making sure. I thought maybe the fungus would do something, but it's not gonna do anything. So things are being suppressed. Can we cut it up? I'm hungry. Can we interact with it in any way? I cannot. All right, well, let's go down even further. Feel kind of bad about killing that fish. Murdering dozens and dozens and dozens of robots, but what are you gonna do? Oh my god. Did we just get to the larva queen? It's crawling up her butt! Oh, Jesus.
That is enormous.
That's an enormous butt.
There must be information on this in the lab where they were studying these creatures.
There was information on this. What are we supposed to do, though? I mean, I'm not... Do we crawl up its butt? That would be a little weird. And creepy. I don't think I want to do that. What happens if I shoot you? Nothing? Right in the butt? Okay, I'm just gonna back up now. I'm getting out of here. This is freaky. I suppose we can't really interact with anything, so I was gonna say we could try and cut it up with a knife, but that seems disturbing. Maybe this guy's got something to say.
Oops. I'm sorry. The terminal has experienced a power surge and is currently inoperable.
Oh, come on. A hardy mushroom cluster, likely nourished by the pipe from the steam from these pipes. Alright. I don't know. Guess we're going back up. Let's see. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we have to kill the eggs. I guess I didn't really try shooting the eggs, I just tried shooting the butt. I guess that maybe we did everything in the lounge? Hey buddy,
Oops.
you wanna, no, come on. Let's see if you would help me. That giant slug down there. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, and this was the terminal about the slug. Okay, I mean once the eggs are gone, she'll return to her foraging state. Otherwise, she's just incubating. And yeah, the drones crawl up her butt and deposit some food. It's really messed up. Okay. Let's go back down there and see if we can't get rid of those eggs. Going down. I'm actually gonna stop here and take a break before we go down and take on this larva queen thing, this slug queen. So we've come quite a ways here. You know, committing some robot genocide. We got past the fish and their mates. That was kind of sad. And now we're to the slug queen. We're gonna do that next time. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you next episode.